Hey y'all, how you doing today? So I had a bucket of stuff that I keep on my desk. All my little scraps and whatnot go in there to try and keep a little bit of order. So I always forget that I can use these cutoffs here to make background pages. I'm not really liking the way this looks because a lot of this is actually cardstock, and I put it on cardstock, but I can still cut this up and use this for different tag shapes. But that's what we're going to do today real quick. So this pile here is just paper, and this is just cardstock, not heavyweight. I'm really not sure. I've had it for a really long time, and so I'm not exactly sure. It's not in the box, or the paper doesn't have any markings on it as to what it is. So I'm just going to take my glue stick and put it along here, and we're just gonna put this stuff down and do a quick little background. I'm not sure if all these pieces are the same size or not. Let's see, try and get that in the corner because I don't want to end up having to cut the edges off. So we're going to line that up as best we can. Okay, and I did hand dye these papers, and it's not as long as this paper, so I would imagine that the paper shrunk when it was drying. But that's okay, because we only need to cut off that one end there. And I am in the process of reorganizing my craft room. For those of you that didn't see that video that I made, I have stuff literally everywhere. And what I want to try and do is, it's not the same size. Let's see here. What I want to try and do is make it so that all of my, let me put that on top just a little bit, is that all of my containers are going to be clear so I can see what's in them instead of having to open up the jar or whatever it is that I have it in. And because I like to see the things that I have, because if they're not in clear containers, then I have to open every single one, and that means that I have so much stuff that I don't even know really what I have. And so I actually have a gazillion beads, and I was just at the my local Dollar General, and I think I found the perfect solution for my beads. And then I got home and I realized that one of the containers that I bought is cracked, and I didn't notice that while I was at the store. So since I do live in the country, I am not going back out today, but hopefully I will be able to return it and then maybe just go to different Dollar Generals in my area. And because I went to the Dollar Tree, I think yesterday or the day before, and they didn't have what I have as a vision in my head for what I'm wanting. The wall directly across from me right now is completely empty, except for my TV. I know you can move a little bit more up. All right, well, I'll just have to get the rest of those. And I do have a little space right there, but we will fix that eventually. Okay, and that has a pencil mark on it, so let's turn it the other way. But so when I was at the Dollar General earlier today, I found these clear acrylic bins that I would say is, they're organizing bins, but I would imagine the purpose is probably for like pens, pencils, markers, stuff like that, because it's long and relatively thin. But what I found was a little jar that has a lid on it that has a little snap closure. You know, you lift it up and then hook it through and then close it, and then then it will stay closed. And they're all clear. And so I am going to go check out all the local Dollar Trees that are close to me. And they're everywhere. They actually just built a new one maybe 5 minutes up the street from my house. And I'm really excited because it just opened not too long ago and I have not been in there yet. So I'm definitely going to check that one out for sure. And the lady that is the manager, actually, her husband does work for us as a subcontractor with our business. So that's always a plus. Okay, so I have a little bit of space right there, and so I'm just going to take this piece here. This piece was coffee dyed, but I also just took my Distress Oxide pads and I just turned it upside down. Ooh, I just turned it upside down like this and just stamped randomly different colors on a page, and I made that for something else there. So let's see. And I have some glue right here that got everywhere, so I'm just going to take and put this piece there too, and that way I won't have a glue bomb there. What else we got? Okay. Do I have enough to cover the edges? I just might. Let's see. Yeah. I know that's going the wrong way, but once it gets cut up, you're not going to really know what was what, because these are going to be cut into various shapes and sizes. And so I'll just have to trim the little bits off there on the end. What do we got here? That's kind of the same. What do we got there? Oh, that's kind of the same too. Okay, all right, let's put this one up here. Okay, that side has pencil on it. Yeah, I know most of my videos have been very short lately because I have been under the weather for about 2 weeks now. I do feel better, but me and the couch became really good friends these past 2 weeks, which is crazy because I don't really prefer to watch TV. And so the only time I'm in the living room is when my husband and I are watching TV together. But the second he goes to bed, I turn off the TV and I either put on YouTube videos to see what's going on, not just in the junk journal community, but I also do quilts, and so I watch a few different quilting channels as well, just to see what's going on, because I actually do have some quilts that have been commissioned, and one of them is finished. And if I knew how to put a picture in the screen, I would put a picture in the screen for you. However, I don't know how to do that. Maybe one of these days I will, but not today. Okay, all right, we got a little line right there too, so let me see. Is that the right side? Yeah, let me see if I can just put that right there. Because we're not looking for perfection. I just want to hide the back piece there. So the back piece will be left blank, so you'll be able to use it as a journal card. What else we got here? Okay, any more spots? I think I'm going to put one right there because there's a little glue there also. Oh, it's stuck to my finger. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to let that one dry a little bit, so I'll put that aside, and let's grab another one. You know what? Actually, I'm going to grab a regular piece. That was a weird sound. I'm just going to grab a regular piece of paper, actually, because the rest of these here are cardstock pages. So let's see what we can get going on this piece here. And then, oh, that's actually just a regular piece of paper, but that's okay. And then when I get these done and dry, these will become part of the Happy Mail that I send out once I cut them up and decorate them. So I'm trying to get that as close as possible. Okay, what we got here? Yeah, it's almost warm enough for me to be able to start dyeing some more paper. It is a little bit chilly today, but I'm sure that won't last very long. And you know what? I think it'll be easier for me to just put the glue on here instead of on the page. Okay. Is that the right side? Yeah, we want that side down. This side has more color. And so I told Joan I would get some Kool-Aid for her because they don't have the sugar-free Kool-Aid in Canada. And I forgot. I'm so sorry, Joan. I will look the next time I'm out. But in the meantime, I am also waiting for my post office to get some more Canada stamps in. When I went up there the other day, he said, "Oh, we don't seem to have any. It looks like somebody bought them all." And I said, "That was me." So I bought them all. And he said it takes about a week. So any mail that comes in from Canada will have to wait until next Thursday, because that's when he said their shipment comes in. So, but I did check the post office today, and I did not get any Happy Mail today. And the video that I posted yesterday, I guess we kind of figured out that Mama Juju did put stuff in there, but apparently somebody felt the need to open it and tape it shut after they took out all the contents. So I really hope that whoever did end up getting Mama Juju's stuff out of my envelope enjoy it, because I know that I have received a Happy Mail envelope from her before, and she had some really gorgeous goodies in that last envelope. And so I'm excited to see. It's kind of disappointing, and I feel bad that that happened, because I'm sure that it was, just so, because there's a lot of Happy Mail going around, and I'm sure that the post office is probably like, what is all of this mail? Okay, I have to put that a little bit over. Okay, and we can just tear that off. Oh, and I got the sniffles. I do apologize for that. Okay, put that one right there. That's kind of pink, so we'll put that somewhere else. And what we got here? Excuse me, my throat is dry. Still drinking coffee. Okay, so I'm just going to tear a little piece here and put that right there to hide that. Oh, we got some glue there. Okay, and this side. That was a big glue glob. Okay, I'm not going to go all the way down on that because I need to cut that off. So I'm not going to cut these up today. I just wanted to get on here and do a little quick video about what I'm doing with these scraps here. And then I actually do have some more ephemera that I made from just the stuff that was hanging out on my desk, but that will be for another video. Because I did get quite a lot. I have so many scraps. It's ridiculous. Actually, what I ended up doing was, because I want all of my things in a clear container so I can see exactly what it is that I have, I bought clear acrylic bins and I sorted my paper out by type. So I got just plain white paper. We have lined paper, book pages, you know, different categories, cardstock. And so what I'm going to be doing is taking those randomly and making some ephemera out of it. Okay, we can tear this one a little bit. Am I in screen? Yeah, okay. My TV is across the room now, but it's not hanging up. It's sitting on a dresser shelf thing, because I realized that where I want it to go, there's plumbing in the wall behind it. So plan B is we had to get one of those extension arm things that you put in the wall, and then that way you can put it on whatever wall you need to and then move the TV according to where you're going to need it. And so that way it'll be able to go on an outside wall where there is nothing there. So it's just a matter of when my husband will be able to do that, because that's his job. My job is to play with paper and keep the house clean. His job is to bring home the bacon and put up any shelving units that I might need. So I'm really excited to get cracking on that bead storage solution that I figured out. I was lucky enough that I have a friend who used to make jewelry for a living, and he's decided that he doesn't want to do that anymore. And I was talking to him one day, and I told him that I had just started a new business, and this is what I was doing, and I make book jewelry and all these good things. And he said, "Oh, well, I don't make my jewelry anymore. Do you know anybody that would like to consider buying it all?" And I said, "I will be at your house on Saturday." And so that was last year sometime. And he had so much stuff between beads and wire and jewelry, plier tools, and whatever have you, and containers and all these things, to the point where I had to call my husband and say, "Hey, honey, when you're done, I need you to drive by my friend's house and pick up the rest of this stuff because it would not all fit in my Jeep. And I have a 2021 four-door, three-piece removable top Jeep. I love it. It's Snazberry Pearl. It's beautiful. But he had so much stuff that I could not fit it all in. I was like, wow. And then where to put it all? A lot of it actually hung out in my garage until I was able to sort through it enough to, and then make space in my craft room, which we have a 3-bedroom house, and my craft room is the smallest room, which is really not very small. I don't know the exact measurements, but I want to say it's like 12 by 10, maybe, something like that. And then the closet itself, we did a remodel back in 2019, and we knocked down some walls and moved walls and all that good stuff. And so this house is really a brand new house. But I was able, because of the way we had to rearrange things in order to make my vision happen, we had a 6-foot deep porch, the length of the entire house, which is 54 feet long, and all of that entire space became heated and air conditioned space. And so I was able to take and knock down the wall between the 2 closets, my craft room and then the spare room there, and make all of that a huge closet. So that huge closet is actually so big now that it fits a dining room table in there, and that is what I use when I when I make my quilts. Okay. 2 done. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off and just work on the rest of these. I think I have something that can cover that spot right there, and then I'm going to call it a day. So the next time you see these here, they will be in tag shapes. I'm going to wait for it to dry and then I guess see about dinner, and then come back and cut them up, and I will give you a look-see after I do the last one to clean off the rest of my desk, because what I have here, I'm not going to torture y'all with this stuff, but all this is cut-offs from digitals, and there's absolutely no reason to waste any of this. There's some really big pieces in here, you know, so I could paint them with paint, alcohol inks, decorate them any way I need to, make pockets and belly bands. I can take some stamps and stamp on it with words or pictures or whatever. So that's what's going to happen with that pile. So this is what we have so far. I cannot wait to have them dry so I can cut them up and make some little goodies out of it that can go in some Happy Mail. So I hope y'all are having a very crafty day, and stay tuned for my next video. I'll see you.